We picked this up a couple weeks back at the pawn shop for 10 bucks, I think it was. It might have been a little less, but Hunting Simulator 2. This just sold on eBay for 22 bucks with free shipping. We'll get this out the door, add those funds to the game fund, and we'll keep hunting. Let's go. This one is on its way out the door. The Last Guardian for the PS4. We picked this up a while back at the pawn shop. When we picked it up, I forgot that we had a copy of this already, so this being a double, got this out the door, add some money to the game fund. We are currently in Ohio, pulling up to the Goodwill. Gonna see if we can find anything inside. Let's go check it out. A lot of movies, but no games. Let's keep going. Winchester picking up a Facebook Marketplace deal where they told me to leave the money in the mailbox, but I'm doing Venmo, so I'm gonna pay them that way. Let's see if the games are up here. Whoa. Not even sure where to look. Maybe here? Now look, I came for video games, but oh man, can I get this home too? What the hell? Yeah. Uh-oh. I think these may have to come home with me. The Marvel Encyclopedia? What? Marvel Avengers. Books are $1 each. Help yourself cash into envelope. DVDs. Danielle. Ah, boom. There it is. 15. Sweet. 2 games in the bag. And 2, 3. I should have just got cash. I'm gonna take these 4 books too. Anything else in here? Yeah, I'm definitely taking those 4. I think that's it. So, we agreed on 15 for the games. Books are $1 a piece, 19 bucks. Not bad. We paid 50 bucks for the Sega Dreamcast a few weeks ago at a yard sale. We're gonna go ahead and test it out, make sure it works. We have it all hooked up. It's been a long time since I hit a power button on the Dreamcast, but first things first. No power. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. 50 bucks and no power. All right, let's check something out. I think I figured out what the issue was. You have to plug in the power cable. Like it has to be in an outlet. It's not enough just to plug it into the back of the Dreamcast. You also have to connect that to a power source. So I think we got this figured out. Let's see if it works now. Nice. Oh man, that is working. That's working hard. All right, there's the menu. Let's see if this game works. Yeah, it just keeps bringing me back to this. I'm assuming this game isn't working. Let's take a look at it. I mean, the game looks clean enough. Dirty lens, maybe. All types of issues right now. Not all types. There's a lot of dirt in there. That might have something to do with it. Here's something you shouldn't do. Touch the lens. Let's touch it anyway. Let's try it again. Yeah, no love. So, we have a Dreamcast that gets us to this menu, but unfortunately the game is not working. It's very dirty. Maybe once we clean it up it'll work, but as of right now, no dice. That's the gamble you take when you're buying from a yard sale. 50 bucks, and so far it's not working. But I'm sure we'll get this up and running at some point. If you have any idea of what may be causing this, if it's a lens issue, you know how to fix it, be sure to let me know in the comments. In the meantime, we got a little piece of history for 50 bucks. I'm not mad at it. I know a lot of people would be upset about this not working, but the nostalgia and the opportunity to resolve an issue, I'm good with it. Or maybe I'm just saying that to make myself feel okay. We are back in the game room, checking out what we picked up on our trip to Columbus, Ohio. We were out there for a quick visit. It wasn't even anything fun. It was actually for work. But now that we are home, we're gonna check out everything that we picked up. Let's do that real quick. Everything we picked up was from the same person. This was off of a Facebook marketplace deal. Found a couple of games that they were selling, but I went to the door to pick that up, and they had a whole bunch of books laid out. So here's what we picked up first off. We found DC Comics, The Ultimate Character Guide. We paid $1 a piece for each one of these books that I'm about to show you. This one looks like it is in pretty decent condition. It's a little rough. It's a little rough. The seam right there is breaking a little bit, but for $1, this is a nice little addition to the collection. I have a few comic books, a few of these encyclopedia, really heavy type of books, so I'm happy to add this one. This one is The Avengers, The Heroic Age. It's a set of about 17 different comics in this one. Nice book, man, really nice cover. This one's really clean. A little craziness right there on the corner, but nothing major. This one, give you a quick peek inside this book. Another one that we picked up for $1. I have the Marvel Encyclopedia for $1, man. Like, comic book nerd in me is thrilled about this. I think I might actually have this one already. This one says updated and expanded. Is there a year on this thing? 2010. So I know there's been another one since this. Maybe mine is newer. We'll see. This next one is the Marvel Chronicle year-by-year history. I'm pretty sure this had another cover or maybe a slip cover that goes over it, but wasn't there when I picked this one up. Those are the books. Let's check out the games. First up, we have G.I. Joe Operation Blackout for the Nintendo Switch. I was a huge G.I. Joe fan as a kid, with Sergeant Slaughter and all of that, but I haven't played or seen anything G.I. Joe in well over 20 years. Don't know if we're going to keep this one, but we'll definitely try it out before we list it. It says that you play as your favorite character from either Team G.I. Joe or Team Cobra, and it's a third-person shooter. I like to keep games if they are complete, in this case, for the most part, in Nintendo Switch, but I'm not so sure if I'm gonna hold on to this one. We might go ahead and sell it just to recoup the profits that we paid. Or, I'm sorry, just to recoup the funds, so that we can keep the other one for sure. I'm rambling. Let's move on. Let me show you what else we picked up. Next game we picked up, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted for the Nintendo Switch. Now, this one we're definitely gonna keep. Button is a huge fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. I've been hearing about Five Nights at Freddy's for a very, very, very long time. Well before it was on a Switch game. So this one we're going to keep for sure. Add this one to the collection. I have never played a Five Nights at Freddy's game, and I don't think I'm going to play this one. This one is being added to the collection just for Button. She'll play this at some point, and we'll, I'm sure I'll watch her play this. But as far as playing this stuff myself, I doubt it. Horror survival game or something like that. I don't need this. I went to Chuck E. Cheese in real life. I know how creepy it is. Oh, look at that shit. Come on, man. Ain't no, nah. That's gonna do it for this week. Not a ton of pickups, but for $19 in total, and we'll subtract that from the game fund, we picked up 2 games and 4 really cool comic books. So I'm happy about adding all of that to the collection. We might list this one, but then again, man, 20 bucks is not a bad, excuse me, 19 bucks is not a bad price for 2 games and 4 books. That's a win, man. So let me know what your favorite pickup was from this episode. Was it one of the games? Was it one of the comic books? Five Nights at Freddy is my selection, and this is strictly because my daughter really enjoys this. So I'm happy about picking this one up. But let me know what you're playing right now. If you're playing anything that I need to add to the playlist, you know, that's like, yo, you got to play this, please let me know in the comments. Currently, I'm very close to finishing Guardians of the Galaxy on the PS5, and we're playing, what's it called? Kings of Amalur on the Switch, Re-Reckoning. It's a RPG game that I nearly sold off, but I started playing it, and I'm having a good time with it. I can't lie to you. The story is sick. If you haven't played it yet, pick that one up for sure. Kings of Amalur for the it's on the Switch, it's on PS4 too, but I'm playing on the Switch right now. Thank you for taking the time out to watch. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and turn on the bell for notifications. Until next time, gone.